to Andromeda, everyone. So, important episode last time when we rescued the Moshai. I keep forgetting her full name. I don't know why, but I've had a real hard time remembering names in this game. I suppose there are a lot of people, but yeah, it's just been... my memory is slipping. But yeah, we led the incursion. I don't think you'd call it an assault because we were like a small task force. We went in with another group of... nearly said sorry. I should really restart recording. Right, a small group of Angarans who were kind of the main distraction and the kind of plot revelation, I guess, that we saw. We kind of figured it out a bit beforehand, I think, but the Ket are transforming, I suppose, or splicing, I guess, would be the better term. But they turn other species, other races, into the Ket themselves through like a weird genetic injection. The way it happened so quickly, but no, actually, I suppose the Angaran who we did see change had been in a pod, so maybe they were cooking him. Like, maybe they'd done a bunch of changes to him already, and the injections were just like the catalyst. But how quick it was a little... it's a lot more fantasy sci-fi, isn't it, than the normal sci-fi, the way it was like really quick. But and I guess they've done that with other races, I don't know. So that begs the question, what are the Ket themselves? Like, what are their origins? Is the way they look now completely engineered? Like, are they even a race themselves, or are they some sort of mad experiment? Do you know what I mean? It's almost impossible to know what they really look like. Kind of like a shapeshifter almost. I don't know if you guys, this isn't really a spoiler, but in the Witcher books and in the games, I suppose, but the Dopplers, who are like shapeshifters, if you don't know, no one really knows what a Doppler actually looks like, because the Doppler only ever looks like other things, right? But I suppose because they are changing the Angarans to look like what we're gonna say is like the homogenous kind of Ket. The only reason I hate the Ket is because I'm from the north of England. We don't pronounce T's at the end of words, and I always feel the need to, because we're saying it so often, to say Ket instead of cat. Anyway, I'm rambling here. But yeah, we rescued the Moshai, and I don't think we really realised how like important of a figure the Moshai is or was. She's... I don't know what figure you'd compare her to. She's got like an element of celebrity to her, like a celebrity scientist, but she also has a political influence to her as well. Yeah, so she's a real figurehead, which is why I imagine the Archon was so interested in her, because it'll help him understand things from a tactical point of view, getting information from her culturally, genetically, scientifically. And I think my favourite thing about the Ket is this whole... how they're so advanced in terms of bioengineering, but they're a bit behind in terms of like electrical engineering. What the heck? I don't know what you'd call it. Technological engineering. And it's just a really cool juxtaposition to us, who are technologically further ahead, but in terms of bioengineering, we're like nowhere near.
Callum, settle down.
What's going on?
This isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callo. Callo's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your
Nice.
outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Not sure.
Is there a rush?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Yeah, I don't
Now
know.
you're just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore?
No.
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
No.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement. Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Oh
Almost
no.
like a vacation.
Oh.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Yeah.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
And the word is no. We're going to new planets, not the desert again. Oh. Great. I'm not bothered. We will go back. I just want to move on with the main quest a bit. Forced. Okay. This is. I'm not moaning, by the way. I just want there to be substantial quests to go back for, not just killing more cat. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But it's not that this isn't too dissimilar from. I don't think it's too. It's similar-ish to the first game, right? I think the first game there were only really 4 main planets in the quest line, right? That we visited. I think the second game had a lot more planets to visit that had obviously very short linear levels to do with the main quest. It's difficult to strike a balance, right? It is difficult to strike a balance. Alright, I've completely forgotten what we're doing. Yes, we need to go back to Aya, although we could go to Eos, but probably not. I'd like to go back to Aya, to be honest. We've not had any prompts to go and talk to anybody, so I'd like to just kind of move on a little bit. Let's just check on old Peebers. POC? I forgot what that stands for. POC. Hello, POC. Can we pet him? I've not used him yet, have I? Right, let's get the hell out of here.
Vold orbit is steady.
Right, we've spent a lot of time on Vold. Let's head to Aya. Let's do it.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Yeah, very much. I guess that could be purely what the information the Archon was trying to get out of the Moshae was Aya's location, because they know that it's hidden, right? But they don't know where it is. Alright. Trail of Hope, trading favors, recovering the past. Let's do it. We've got to take Jarl again. Looks like we're not going to have a full Solarian squad mate again. We've only had one in Mass Effect 2, right? Oh, we probably go out here on our own, right? Oh, the whole squad's here. Nice. Amazing. They get to see all the different races.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshae.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I did all the hard work.
For the record, I found her.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Ah, there's things you've got to do, I suppose.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Okay.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
Okay, so Ephra's annoyed at us for the ancient AI thing, right? But I think it's a good idea.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Oh. I mean, I kind of guessed he was going to stay with us, but I never realised he had, what do you call them? Not earrings, but he's got piercings on his flap there. God, I sound like Ashley. He's going to do what he wants, so he's welcome if he wants to.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Alright. He just teleported away. I wish that they didn't present these side quests to us like immediately. Do you know what I mean? I'd like them to show up when we got near. They'd maybe shout something out to us. Like, hey, Pathfinder, then the question mark appears. I prefer it that way just because it would encourage us to actually explore a bit more. Is this the quest we've already had, though? It might be, actually. Does it actually work that way? I can't even remember.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Someone died?
Supplies. Your friend is dead. Don't you care?
I grieved for Keldo before I sent you to find his body. He fought for the Resistance.
Yeah.
Died for it. We still need what he promised.
Fair enough.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes. All of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
Yeah, cheers, buddy.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Sure.
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
I do think that this applies to all of the Mass Effect games. I do think in a game where we are such an important person, I think the idea of having to pay for things is kind of stupid. I think we should have to solely craft advancements, right? The idea of having to use currency when we're like the most important person, you know, in our group from the Nexus. Yeah. Okay, these are like crafting materials. Remnant polymer, ket alloy, iron, copper, beryllium. There was a rare thing that we needed. I can't remember what it was called. Something Eum. Vanadium. Is that 231 each? I will buy that. Yeah, it was definitely vanadium. Yeah, it's each. I don't really know what else I need, but his shop's always there, so it's all good. Right, so is this door open to us? Yeah, it is. Awesome. Memorial Gardens. Holographic message terminal. Oh. And by holographic... Oh, holographic messages? Is this... I don't know. It's just a computer. Right. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spend nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons and ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Ket conquest. Place donated items, Place donated items in the nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Mosai Sheffer has returned. Sheffer. I'm going to say Sheffer. Has returned. The rumours is true. Our beloved Mosai Sheffer has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Mosai is recovering and is in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Paranchi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Another bulletin. Resistance recruitment surges. Recent victories on Vold have spurred renewed public interest in joining the Resistance. Volunteer sign-ups increased 500% over last year. EFRA encourages everyone, regardless of age, talents, or experience, to submit to a Resistance recruitment screening. A scourge strike on southern Harval. Archaeologists working at a dig site on Harval's unsettled southern continent were forced to abandon their camp when a freak tendril of scourge energy pierced the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated the group lost years of research in the event. I don't remember hearing about that. A whole tendril came in through the planet. That's scary. Kadara Port Travel Advisory. Cargo ships and transport vessel crews are reminded that Kadara Port remains a high-risk travel zone. No official business has been sanctioned with the deserters, and contact with the Milky Way immigrants living on Kadara is strongly discouraged. Huh. Okay, so they're the deserters from the Nexus. An wanted engineer looking for a level 7 starship engineer experienced repairing and maintaining Valstead Juve thrusters is required. They'll work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and engaging conversation style a plus. Must be clean. Submit applications to Captain Samarja at Dock 3. Okay, so we've got more emails there. Hello! I'm gonna open every door.
Viliev, she's back. The aliens, they rescued her.
Wait, you mean the Mosai?
Yes!
Stand above. I'll go tell the others now.
Awesome, so the news is spreading. Wow, there's so much to explore here. An Angaran shuttle model. Yoink! Port Captain Arjun.
Hello.
Good talk. Cargo manifest. Shipment to Vold. 3 crates of solar heater replacement parts. Blah blah blah. Okay, great. Right, so let's go and invade everyone's house. A research center. Nice. Yeah, Remnant Tech is something you got. One of you told me I should really. Or Remnant Armor might be cool. Interesting. Okay, so we need some uranium to research this, but I am interested. Health regen, health and shield regen, damage resistance. Okay, sounds nice and defensive. Ooh. What's like the max level? Oh, we've got lots of tubes. Triple tubes. There's this cool shotgun. Doesn't do much. What's the max level does terrible damage as well, but it's incredibly accurate. The scatter shot fires particle blasts which can focus upon the target at range. This focusing effect is a result of advanced initiative targeting systems and invisible tracing of paths for the remnant-derived energy beams. The scatter shot doesn't require reloading, but will overheat from continuous use. Interesting. And we've already got a cryo gauntlet, right? Max level doesn't do a lot of damage. More for the status effect, I guess. Right, so I'm going to go and buy some uranium. Because that's something you like doing. Yes, I'd just like to buy some hazardous nuclear materials, please. I'm sure he had a bit of everything, so we'll do that just before we explore further. Because I'm liable to forget. Last chance?
Last chance to trade before I go.
I don't believe you.
Let's see what you've got.
Right, should we just buy everything then? Cobra RPG, a rare consumable. An explosive projectile launched from an Omniblade tool that deals massive damage. Wow, okay. Oh, he keeps restocking the vanadium. Exploit ahead. Right, where's the uranium first of all? Let's buy some more vanadium. Dude, where's your uranium? Seriously, there we go. How much? We needed quite a lot, right? But he's got 100, so that's going to be like all our money. Oof. Can't remember how much we needed. It was quite a lot, though. I feel like we should buy this, but I don't know. It's a consumable, so it's a one-time use for $2,000, so that really isn't too appealing, is it? Right, I don't think that was enough uranium, but I can't just go and spend all my cash on that, right? Right. I just want cool-looking armor, basically. Oh, seriously? We need 70 uranium? So it was like 92, so it's 900, it's like $1,000 for 10, basically. So we need to spend $2 more grand to research this. That's only the base level. We need more for this. Oh, fuck you. What the thing is, I don't know how it's going to look when we've got it on. Probably looks cool, right? Helios Defender armor. Alright. Hyper Guardian. N7. That's probably what we'd want, to be honest. We don't have the supplies for that either. Alright, I'm going to take a punt on the old Remnant gear here. And spend an absurd amount of money on more uranium.
My ship's almost here.
No, it's not. You said that last time.
Last chance to trade before I go.
Let's see what you've got.
Do you get more vanadium? No. I needed like 20, yeah? Oh, God. You are rich, friend. I don't know how much vanadium we needed for this Asari sword thing. But I don't think it was enough. Right. Remnant, let's do it. Why not? Do I need uranium for this stuff as well? Fuck! Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal. Sack it. Right, I wanted to research the sword. Or can I actually develop that at this point? Certainly can. That's brilliant. Great. Okay. Sad face. Where is it? Oh, I could Why am I such an idiot? I need these materials to build it, not research it. Every time, Matthew. Serious. So I could technically craft the highest level of it, right? Which obviously requires more uranium, but it said the requirements don't say I need this armor. I obviously need to research every level to unlock it, but I don't want to spend all that uranium on the base level, is what I mean. So we're going to invest everything in this. All of our remnant points. Right. Sorry, menu scrolling alert. Right, now let's try and invest in the chess piece next. Should be most of it. Right, before I spend all the points. Remnant Heritage. Right, so I don't need to craft all the other levels of it. So if all I'd need to do is go and spend another 3 grand on some more, on some more uranium, and then I can craft it. Excellent. So what I'll do is I will spend the research points to get the max level remnant thing. Oh, we need to be level 30. Alright. And what I'll also do is see if we can research that the highest level of that Asari sword. Yeah. What? 165 points? Is that all? That sucks. Right. That's enough of that. Alright, we've been here before. Alright, that's enough. I can't believe I just spent so long scrolling menus. Jesus. Let's... Hang on, Matt. Chill out. Go slow. Oh, look at this, man. It's lush. It's very lush.
I thought you were heading back to the outpost. Bioware asked me to stay and coordinate with the city team to collect more precise readings.
I suppose it might be an eventual plot point that the Ket discover this place, right?
This is my first visit, Raya. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Thank you.
Memorial Garden dedication. We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the Ket stole from us, celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is for them. We've got another several vendors. Fast travel, really? This place is that big. Oh, it's pretty linear. I just kind of walked through this door. I didn't realize it was the only way in. Okay, we've got like 3 side quests. The Tavata, maybe that's a bar. Repository of History, a museum. Resistance headquarters, where Ephra probably is. The infirmary. Weapons merchant. Materials, armor. General goods. And a locked door.
Pathfinder, it would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
Would it, Fila?
Veteran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Probably looked funny to you at the time.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
I'll probably have it.
What are you selling?
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few kiloa or elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
Oh, okay. I've got no friends and family then. Materials. Have you got cheap?
They let you pass the gates. Huh.
Dude, if this guy has cheap uranium, I'm gonna be mad. Is there a problem with that, buddy?
Can I shop here or should I go elsewhere?
Well, you did rescue the Moshai. Have a look, see if there's anything you want.
Okay, mods, magnesium. No, it's the same price, dude. Let's not spend any money on things we don't really know what we're gonna do with yet.
I don't sell it. You don't need it.
Oh, Vetra's here.
Pathfinder.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
And Vetra's looking majestic in this frame, right? Okay, wait. Why is be generous the smart option?
Increase your odds of survival. Wear armor.
Alright, thanks. I really don't know. Be generous?
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
I agree with that. Dude, you're trying to sell me something and I can't even click on you.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
Yep.
The sales pitch is good, but it's the follow-through that matters.
I'll let my inventory speak for itself.
Sure. Okay, Angaran Ranger stuff. Maverick Ambusher. Okay, cool. Headshot, spare ammo. That's maybe a sniper's build, I guess.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
Okay, didn't you guys not have credits until we showed up?
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that means, it'll do.
Okay. General merchant, so same stuff. There was an upstairs section, yeah? Let's head towards Ephra first, I guess. Hey! The Tavitar.
To your birth, Sarbench. Better late than never.
Doesn't seem so tough.
Late.
Don't pay it
I was
any
born
attention.
2 minutes after you. 2 minutes.
Wow, this is awesome. I love places like this. Again, oh, whoa, whoa, look at the view. Okay. Slightly scary view. Kind of Mount Doom-ish. What are you guys drinking? I guess it's like Angaran coffee. Wait, what? Where are we? That has really confused me. Wow, what a really pointless door. Yeah, that's the same stuff as last time. God, that really confused me where we were then. Sorry. I'm a bit away with the fairies today, I don't know what's up with me. Oh, there was a quest here. God.
Sun-ripened fruit.
Arbiter.
I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renharth. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, what's the legal system like?
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
And trade laws, businesses, economy?
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
Yeah, true. Go on then.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
I mean, the idea of personal responsibility is great, but it doesn't generally work up to a certain population size, right? Once you get to hundreds of thousands of people, people struggle to feel a connection to elements of the nation, of the culture, of the community, right? So it introduces an element of anonymity. Nutrient paste bats. This is an industrial food processor used for creating and storing Angaran nutrient paste. Liam.
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Understandable.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Big man.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here.
Literally.
Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Yeah, we're all aliens.
Imagine seeing a Krogan for the first time.
Maybe if I smile more, show my teeth.
You've got teeth on your
Something
back,
tells
mate.
me that won't help.
Yeah, maybe take the trophies off your back. Yeah, the sound, the audio mix
Glad you're back. And in
is,
one piece this time.
is really
I was
weird.
in one piece last time. A little dented, but in one piece.
You hit that wall so hard you had amnesia for 2 weeks.
Technically, I was still in one piece.
Yeah, and it's not it's not the way, because I've turned the music and the environment sounds down to like 80%, so that the audio's always, the character audio is always, dialogue's always clear, but it's just everything feels a little muted, even when I've tried turning it back up.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their efforts. It's not their fault.
Okay, museum exhibit, ruins from Darku Mal. This fragment is from a wall of the governor's public residence on Vold, which was destroyed by Ket bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were all killed in the blast. When Vold stands liberated, this relic will form the cornerstone of a monument to those who gave their lives defending our home. Okay, we were told to come here.
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
So you work in the museum?
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new.
Do as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
I think the only issue I have with the Angara character models is the expression on them doesn't vary too much, right? Although they have, a lot of them have very distinct, you know, colors and patterns and stuff. The eye, nose, and lips are kind of the same character model on most of them, right? The data pads. Checking in, Mother. You wouldn't believe all that's happened since Pathfinder Rider landed on Aya. I'm sure you know about the Moshai's rescue, but I suspect you've only heard the official version. Ephra and his resistance like to claim credit for bringing her home. But I know for a fact they could have accomplished it without the Pathfinder. People fear these new aliens will turn out to be like the Ket. Don't listen to them. I feel in my spirit they've come to help, and you know I'm always right about these things. I wish you could see some of the interesting relics we found on Harval and elsewhere. I'll bring images next time I visit. Also, I'm not seeing R2 anymore. It was nothing particular that ended things. We're just too different. Don't worry, my work still brings me all the happiness I need. Avela. Hello, Avela. Avela Jar. Avela Jar.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Harval?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
There's nothing.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking.
Yes.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Details, please.
I can't agree without knowing what you want from me.
Of course, that's only fair. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them.
Bold.
What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
Which worlds exactly?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Alright. Join us.
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I imagine she has a
I'd
job
like to,
here.
more than anything, but I'm needed here.
Yeah.
My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Alright, sounds good.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Ooh. So what have you found out about the helmet?
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted Remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be Remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
So, you know a lot about Remtech?
Any insight you can give me on the Remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Nice place.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with this, but let's ask.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
Yeah, exactly.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Alright, tell me about yourself.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
That is like a weird branch of like comedic value I enjoy. Do you know what I mean? When you state a fact and someone like says, "Oh, I'm really sorry for you."
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Oh dear. All right, what have we got here? A dagger. This dagger dates back nearly 4 centuries to the time just after the Scourge appeared. Faced with the technological Dark Age, our ancient ancestors learned to fight and hunt without the use of advanced weaponry. So the shuttle must be ready for us. Remnant tech. While we can't know for certain, theories about this remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. Yeah. So, I suppose that it might be then that the Scourge is some sort of weapon of mass destruction, right? Someone was at war with the remnant, maybe? This pottery fragment is believed to be a ceremonial decoration from before ancient temples of Harval. Hey, baby. Of course she's here. Just talking to it.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors? Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah blah blah.
Is she drunk? Yeah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison? I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa. Steady now? That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
I don't know what Angara have questions means, but I feel like if we try and be too logical with PB, she's going to bite back against us. I think we just kind of have to go with her thoughts to get the more interesting conversation out of her.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding. And attractive. Nice combination. I think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Oh, that was great, man. That was like almost like a Steve Carell delivery. Do you know what I mean? How that and attractive line, but was just like bang in the middle there, and so direct. That was like really Steve Carell, right? Oh, that was great. We could examine the Remnant stuff over here, yeah. Okay, PB's growing on me massively now. Oh. Though we know little about our pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence points to a grand, multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even travelled vast distances between systems. Though we have no way of knowing for sure, most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of Remnant technology. Okay, so quite a lot of parallels to the, you know, not inventing everything themselves. Though we don't know much about the Remnant or its creators, we've determined that the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose appears to be the same as the planetary vaults, to transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. Before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with the Remnant had been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. Yeah, the whole the whole terraforming element has a real creator vibe to it. Do you know what I mean? Like they were trying to. I suppose that could be deemed similar to what we're doing, but we're not coming to actively terraform. We're just coming to live on already golden planets, right? Or what we thought were already golden worlds. Garden Worlds even. Both. So yeah, it definitely has like a big creator vibe to it, and I guess that begs broader questions, right? In terms of the origins of the Ket and the origins of the Angara too, I suppose. Maybe one of them is either the adversary or the creation of the Remnant. Maybe, yeah. Maybe the Ket released the Scourge on the Remnant as in an act of war, maybe? I don't know. I feel like the Scourge is a bit beyond the Ket, to be honest. I don't think they could have done that. But maybe the Ket are the creations of the Remnant. I suppose we have to ask that question about the Angara as well, to a degree, right? An excavation from Harval. Archaeologists on Harval recently discovered what they believe are pieces from the oldest structure as yet found on the planet. These fragments were literally uprooted by mutating vegetation rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of this find remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more clues. Oh, nice. This is Ket stuff, right? First contact with the Ket varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Harval with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Bold. They turned our worlds against each other and took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It's important for us all to learn from this moment in history and to present a united front in the face of adversity. Okay, coming soon. We're currently updating this display. Yep. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end the episode there. Yes, we've did a bit of exploring on Aya. Sorry I didn't get very far. We did a bit too much menu scrolling, but the museum was really interesting, to talking to some of the citizens about the culture, the history of both the Angara, of the first encounters with the Ket and the Remnant, speaking to PB, to Liam, to Vetra, to Drac, and all the rest of it. It's nice. This is what I was really looking forward to, actually, to learning a bit more about the kind of, I don't know, geopolitical landscape, I guess, of the Angara, the societal structure and stuff. I think that stuff's always been really interesting within Mass Effect. You know, the different kinds of leadership in all the different races, societies. I suppose the only disappointment is that I don't know if this is the only race we're going to encounter, because the Ket don't seem like they even have a homeworld. They seem purely nomadic. I don't know what to make of the Ket really just yet, so we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. I've been a bit scatterbrained in this episode, I apologise. Leave me a like if you did, and just remember everyone, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.